with head coach Mark Schmidt and junior guard Mike Davenport. Coach, if you could just start with your opening.
Yeah, it was a great college game, great environment. You know, the Rally Center was really the Rally Center today. Great crowd. The students were tremendous. Gave us a big lift. You know, give Duquesne credit. A very good team. Kept on fighting. They had us and until Mike hit the shot at the end. But I thought our guys, you know, the keys to the game, I thought, you know, going into it, you know, they were number one in field goal percentage, number one in assists, and we had to do a good job. And I thought clock was a big key, but we had to defend them, and we did that. You know, they shoot 35%, you know, 26% from threes. We out rebound them, and we found a way. And you know, it was a great ending to the game. You know, that's I tell the players all the time. It's, you know, your hard work's going to pay off, and that's a prime example of you know, putting in time and just having it, you know, come to that. And it's just you know, Demetrius had a great kick, and they don't. That's forgotten with Mike's you know, 25-footer or whatever it was. But Demetrius had a great, you know, drive, and Mike's, you know, came from behind, circled up, and just made a great shot. And it was a great win for us to be able to beat a team that's, you know, had won 11 in a row, 8 in the Atlantic 10. No one had come within double digits of them. To be able to defend like we did, and we didn't play perfect, but we defended, and we just did enough to win the game.
Michael, given the circumstances, was that maybe the biggest shot of your career?
By far, yes it was.
Looked good from the moment it left your hand. Did it feel that way too?
Oh yeah, same release as always. You know, it was just a tremendous result. You know, so just stick to fundamentals like always. You know, and just be confident.
Mike, what's going through your head right as you're taking that shot? Basically?
Oh well, I knew it was open. You know, how Demetrius drew two people in. You know, and if it wasn't for Demetrius doing that, I don't think I would have got a good look at the basket. But you know, just took what was there and capitalized on it.
Mark, what were you looking for there?
Well, you know, we run a play all the time. We call it sprint, and you know, Ogo takes the ball out of bounds, and we ran it a little bit differently because they were switching. But you want to try to get the ball back to Ogo, and then him drive and then kick it. And they denied Ogo when Demetrius got it, so Demetrius just took it, and he did what Ogo was supposed to do. And Mike circled behind, and you know, knocked it down.
They did
makes the coach look good.
They did a really nice job defending Nicholson down low, especially in the
second
last
half.
Probably 3 or 4 minutes, a lot of possessions. But Wright with a big shot. Obviously, Michael's just talked about the job the other guys did.
Yeah, Andrew, you know, kept us in the first half, and then Matthew Wright and Mike, and you know, you look at Daquan, and you know, he has 9 rebounds, you know, a couple key putbacks. But this is a team game, and it's not just, you know, Andrew Nicholson. You know, other guys stepped up, and you know, Matthew Wright was big. You know, Michael played extremely well in the second half, and I think, you know, Quan came in and you know, played, you know, gets 9 rebounds, 6 offensive rebounds, and those are big. You know, so I'm proud of you know, everybody talks about, you know, Andrew, but it's more than that. And tonight showed.
Coach, they were averaging 82 points a game, 9th best in the country, and you're holding 62 tonight. I mean, what was the biggest key?
We try to keep it in a half court. We try to control tempo as much as we could. We turned the ball over. I thought if we could keep it below 15 turnovers, then we'd have a shot, because they do a great job of getting points off turnovers. And you know, one of the games they played, you know, it might have been George Washington. It was like 31-5 points off turnovers. And you know, tonight was 16-14. You know, so we kept that in the ballpark, and we needed to do that. And we sat down and we guarded them. You know, we got to the 3-point shooters, and you know, they missed some shots, but I think, you know, the way that our guys sat down and guarded was good to see. And that's how you know, to beat a team as talented as they are, and you know, they share the ball so well. It's got to be a team defense, and you know, we had some breakdowns, just like, you know, you're gonna have some breakdowns, but you know, overall, you know, hold the team to 35%. You know, as you said, the 9th in scoring, you know, says a lot about our guys.
Mark, he said that they've had 3 games in a week, but he still thought you guys got to some loose balls quicker than them, and you guys had some more spring in your step than than his kids did?
They had 21 offensive rebounds. They had some spring too.
Right.
I don't know. You know, it's, you know, we got some loose balls. They got some loose balls. I'm not sure if that's, you know, they're athletic. They're long. You know, they play, in essence, they're playing with, you know, 2 point guards and 3 forwards. You know, 3-4 guys. You know, so they're you know, a great team that really attacks the glass, and they play much bigger than than Saunders is, you know, listed at 6'7", but, you know, probably has a wingspan of, you know, 7'1", 7'2", you know, so they play much bigger than they are.
Pretty good job in their freshman guards, huh?
Yeah, I thought we did. You know, McConnell was a heck of a player. He had 34 assists, 6 turnovers going into the game, and, you know, he goes 3 and 3, and, you know, Talley was averaging, you know, 13, 14, whatever he was averaging. We held him, you know, he didn't have a point. Now, that was critical too. But they're two very talented guards. But I thought Ogo and Mike and Matthew did, you know, defended them as well as they could.
Coach, I know you guys, you know, take it a game at a time, but getting this win, beating the team that was undefeated in first place in the league, I mean, what does that?
Well,
mean
just
to
get,
you
you know,
guys?
it gives us confidence and momentum going into the next game. You know, and we knew Duquesne was a heck of a team, and, you know, the 11 straight wins, and, you know, all those stats. And we had, you know, the Dayton game, you know, we were right there, we couldn't finish it. The Rhode Island game, we couldn't finish it. You know, and then there's other games that we did finish, and, you know, the biggest thing today was we needed to finish, and couldn't have finished much better than that shot. But it gives our guys confidence that, you know, you got a team like Duquesne is talented, 8-0, and, you know, all the stuff to be able to come in and beat them. I think gives our guys, you know, proves to our guys that, you know, we can play with the upper echelon teams in the league.
Any further questions?
Yeah, just then about the, you know, the way the atmosphere was at the end, and then obviously after Mike hits that shot there. I mean, I don't think that's something that's really been seen quite to that extent.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. You know, it was a great crowd. You know, and since I've been here, it's probably the biggest win. You know, and I just think the crowd was tremendous, and to be able to end the game like that with the shot, you know, what can you say? It's the Rally Center, the tradition of the Rally Center. Well, you know, it was true tonight. It was, you know, we wouldn't have won this game probably any place else. But the Rally Center was a special place, and, you know, hopefully we can continue to have it be a special place.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.